Sarasota County Probate Court, an overview. Hi, I'm Darren Findling of the Probate Pro, and we're going to walk you through the ins and outs of the Sarasota County Probate Court. Let's get right at it. The Sarasota County Probate Court is located at 2000 Main Street on the first floor in Sarasota, Florida. Of course, in Sarasota County. As you can see from the photo here in the map, it's centrally located and it looks like a court building. Easy to find building, plenty of parking around it. With any courthouse, we suggest that you leave your house early, give yourself plenty of time to make your way to the courthouse, to be able to park, get into the building, go through security, take a deep breath. We recognize that probate-related issues are stress-induced and filled with a tremendous amount of emotion. So give yourself plenty of time to get to the courtroom so you can take a deep breath. As you'd expect, the courthouse is a secured facility, and there's security with the form of a metal detector as you enter into the building. Most people understand what you can and cannot bring through a metal detector, but there are some items that may not be so obvious. For example, those body sprays and aerosol breath mints are prohibited, as well as any outside food or alcohol, anything flammable, a lighter, matches, as well as recording devices. One of the things that trips people up, on their keychain they often have little Swiss Army knives with clippers or nail files, and those would also be prohibited. So before you make your way into the courthouse, check your pockets, check your purse, make sure that you don't have anything that will force you to go back to your car to put it back. The Sarasota County Probate Court, of course, handles probate-related issues, including deceased estates, trusts, guardianship issues, mental health, and commitment-related issues. The Sarasota County Probate Court is fortunate to have an experienced probate judge serving on behalf of the community. The Sarasota County Probate Court maintains a rich and vibrant website that allows you to access some really great information from the comfort of your couch in front of a computer screen. It can be found here at the landing page, sarasotaclerk.com. I've highlighted at the bottom of the page two yellow arrows that point to the court records area and the court forms, as well as frequently asked questions. So from the comfort of your computer, you can get online search data information from the court docket, as well as access to the court forms and some really relevant information. Let's go deeper into the website here. I've clicked the records area and it takes you to this little funky page that allows you to go to ClerkNet. I'm not exactly sure, it feels like something from 20 years ago. But again, as a public user, you click here, which then of course takes you to prove that you're not a robot and you have to be able to decipher the code. Click there, make your way to another page. Incredible that the designers make you go through all of these steps simply to get to the search parameters. Click the search button where I've pointed, and here you've landed on the parameters page where you can type in the name of an individual, case number, filing dates, and so on. Here I've highlighted John Doe. Let's see what we find relating to John Doe. Click away, and all the files that have referenced to John Doe are going to come up here with hyperlinks. So if you click on the case number, as well as any of the other hyperlinks throughout this particular page, it then goes deeper into the particular docket. In addition, there's some great information for the basics, the ABCs of probate. What is a probate? What is guardianship? What are wills? What are the statutes that relate to each of these particular areas? So a great place to just gain further understanding of probate-related issues. One of the most commonly asked questions relates to the filing fees for the various things that need to be filed at the probate court. Here I've highlighted the opening of an estate and the opening of a guardianship. But that doesn't tell the full story. This is just the initial filing fees. Throughout the proceeding, there will be other expenses, and if you have a lawyer, legal expenses. So to have a full understanding of the expenses relating to your particular matter, contact the probate court and your probate attorney to understand what you should be budgeting for your particular matter. The state of Florida and the county maintain great statistics that can really give us some good insight as to the volume that's going on at the probate court. This particular graph shows that from fiscal year 2009 to fiscal year 2019, there's been railroad track steady growth in the number of filings and dispositions relating to probate. So from 2009, represented in the dark blue line, to fiscal year 2019, the last year the state of Florida published this data, it went from about 100,000 filings to over 133 filings, 133,000 filings. The magenta line represents the dispositions or the resolutions. And as you'd expect, as more matters get filed, more matters are disposed of. In fiscal year 2009, there were less than 95,000. In fiscal year 2019, 128,000. Tremendous growth, a very busy statewide court system relating to probate. This particular table identifies within each area, probate represents over 59,000 of those filings, trust 940, and guardianship related issues a little less than 8,000. This pie graph represents the percentages of this particular area within the state of Florida. In Florida, a little less than 50% of all the probate-related filings are probate estates. Commitment acts, mental health issues, as well as substance abuse issues represent about 44%, and guardianships a little less than 6%. This particular pie table or graph dispels some common misconceptions about how matters are resolved or disposed of. Most people watch television and the movies and they see this very dramatic trial at the conclusion, and very few probate and other civil matters actually end in trials or jury trials. This graph shows that about 43.6% are actually disposed of before the hearing. Disposed of by a judge represents 46.7%, and a little fraction here, represented in that teal color, a little less than 4% are disposed of by a non-judge bench or judge trial. So very few matters actually have trials. This table specifically relates to the county, and in Sarasota County, as you can see, about 4,700 total filings within the state, representing 2,039 probate matters, 38 trust matters, 2,458 commitment acts, and 202 guardianships. Tremendous volume, a very busy courthouse. So what can you learn from all these slides and this particular table? Probate is a very high volume area within the court system. The county itself is a very busy courthouse. So we urge you to be able to navigate through this process, to understand what's going on, and to be able to advocate your particular issue. Hire an experienced, competent lawyer that you can trust to guide you through the process. At the Probate Pro, we're passionate about probate-related issues. If you have questions about the Sarasota County Probate Court or any probate-related issue, don't hesitate. Call us at 1-833-PROBATE or visit us at theprobatepro.com.